Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. I'm going to be doing the Enterprise today, try and catch up with some work, even though I did do the video the last time, part 3, but there was no sound, so I had to delete it off YouTube. And I could have put some background music on it, but I don't think you'd want to hear that. So now I'm going to make a start on it. So with that said, let's make a start. Okay guys, bring your mic over. I got this far up to now. I've still got to do another one of them, so we'll get onto that right now. I'll just put this out of the way because it's this one here, which I'll show you. This one here that I'm doing. Now the thing is, I've got to find the sprue. Never organised. Oh dear me. Why sprue? I hope everyone's having a great weekend, or has had a great weekend. No, can't seem to find anything. Hang on a minute guys. Okay, found it. This part here, this one here that we need. Oh dear. I think in future I'd better be more organised than this. Not like me at all. I'll get this off here. And it's a right miserable day out there, raining, even though it was forecasted. Right. So I need to bring this up here like so. Make sure it's 90 degree. Up. Bring that up and bring this one up as well. I knew there was something I had to do. Okay. bring that up as well. And this needs to be here lifted up a touch. Like that, to bring that down there. And then get the glue a little bit. Like that. And bring this up as well. Which I bet use me Photo Etch tool. So much on there. And I found all these finally. They were under me other bench where me spray booth is. Microwave access. I'll just keep hold of that for a while. Right there. Right guys, that seems to have stuck nicely. And this piece will be going on here. That'll be going there. I'll get it off my fingers. make sure it's flush with the edge. It's nearly there. Just like that. Okay. Now it does say, where is it? Let's see. To connect this onto here. Well, I've got to get this exactly right. Right. So what I'll do, I'll use my gel for this, glue gel. I'm going to let one go at this with the gel. Just like so. Perfect. I'll just put that to one side. Let that stick. Put that away. Now we need U57. U57. And that glue off there, which is this one here. And what else? U52. Brought my blade now. Be careful, I'm putting too much pressure on. No. And U53. U49. A lot of detail. What else? And I need brass as well. So get that out in a bit. It just tells me brass, and that doesn't tell me a lot. Right, so I'll just put that to one side. And this needs to be folded inwards. And there's no way other way. You can go any way really. It's symmetrical. What a strange noises this morning. What time is it now? 20, just gone 20 to 9. Made a lot of strange noises. So that's that detail done there. This needs to be bent over, so I'll glue that together. Make sure it's straight. Clamp. If I can get a clamp on it, it's that tiny. Very tiny. Right, I'm just going to find that brass. Okay guys, sorry about that. Just waiting for this to stick. I found the part I need. The brass part here, which I'll just show you on my hand. Just there, that little dot thing. So I'm going to glue this part onto it. Some very, very small parts. just like so. Put that there. Now what I need to do first, so I pick that one up. I need to bend this up, make sure it's 90 degrees, and not over 90. Like that. And take that small detail, which will be glued onto that. I need to make 2 of them, I think. No, just 1. So actually no, that does not go on there, that goes on the superstructure. And I've got to make a like a radar thing. I need to make that up as well. So I need some plastic parts. To go on that, so I need L8. Luckily I got the sprue out, this sprue, and I need L8. Check it first. Yeah. So I need to cut off excess mould. Put that there. Not that part. It's this piece here. I'm going to do one at a time. So L8 will be going at the bottom there, just along there, which I've just shown you. Actually I use the tweezers for this. That will be going, I'm sure that goes there. According to instructions it does, yeah, goes there. And it needs sanding. Get the burr off if I can get to it. Yeah, that goes on there alright. So get me glue, tweezers, put a little dabble on that. So that's that detail on there. Next thing I'll need is 26. And that's going to be a bit too big. Need number 11, so I'll get number 11 off. There's this tiny detail. That will be going... Actually, I've put that in the wrong place. Okay, no problem. At least it's not fully cured, the glue, but that needs to go down here. That needs to go there. And this needs to go above it. So I'll get the tweezers once again. My best friend and worst enemy. Which they can be. Because that goes there. Like that. But it's that L26 is baffling me, because L26 is out here. Too big. L16, which is here. So we're going to get that off first. And pick that up. L16. He's sanding down, it's got to be flat. It's got to be really flat that. Because this goes on top of that, which can be easily knocked off. Which is that there. You can see that. I'm going to leave that there because this has got to go on the superstructure, the island. It's that L26 that's puzzling me. I need to find something that represents it. And I can't see anything that represents it. Right, no problem. I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to leave it off for the time being until we get to it. Now I need T26. There it is. I'm sorry if this is a slow process, but when you're dealing with minute parts, you've really got to take your time with them. I mean, when I said this was probably a 2-year build, it's certainly looking that way now. Because there's more detail than the Missouri and the Titanic. Hell of a lot more. Right, now this part goes on this one. That I did, and this needs gluing. Right. And it's still actually throwing it down out there. Literally. Right, I'll just keep hold of that for a minute. I've still got my cup of tea here that I've hardly drank. So bear with me a minute, guys. Okay, let's get this glued on. That little tiny part. Get rid of this glue off here. So that's on there, like that. So I'll just put that there for a moment. And so what goes on this piece? And where does that piece go? So you to get piece parts. And I'll tell you where it goes, right? So that was U52 there, which is that. Be careful I don't knock anything off here. Like this. It's not really showing you how it's goes on. If it goes like that, upside down, or the other way up. Cat. Right, I'm going to take a guess. And I don't like guessing. So I'll put it on upside down. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it should show you more clearly the instructions. Maybe another set of tweezers now. Use the pliers. Fingers now. I've got a funny feeling I'm wrong on this. Down. So what I'll do, I'll bring the island over because it's going on. Which way is it facing? Outwards. Facing outwards. Don't believe this. I've never gone wrong. I'm going to have to wait for that part to stick because I can't put it on yet because it's sliding all over the place. That brass part I just put on, the photo etch, it's moving all the time, so I can't put it on, but this one I can with the ringlet on it. That will be going here, so we'll get that glued in to place. Put that in there like that. This piece will be going there, just on there like that. So I'll get that glued into place. Okay, T35. Sure then. Get that bit of flash off. One. Both T35s, yeah. And that. And them two will be going here. When that dries, that'll be going in between them. Better get the tweezers for this. not going in. I knew this would happen. Right, I'm gonna have to drill. Okay, that's that drilled. I had to make it a bit wider, not too wide, just enough for the pins to go through. And this one was okay as I tested it first. It's perfect. Perfect. What time are we on now? 46 minutes, blimey. Time soon flies by when you're having the fun of your life. Now it's telling me to drill somewhere else, and I don't fancy doing that on the parts that are glued on. It should tell me these things before. Well, we need to drill there. Let's hope my drill bit is strong enough. I don't think I put my fingers in the bloody way either. Last time I did that, I went straight through my finger drilling. Getting there slowly. Because with my drill being bent, well, my drill bit, so if I can, I don't think I can bend it back without breaking it. So I'll put a bit of a strain on it, so it'll probably end up snapping eventually. I'm not drilling all the way because we've got like a mass to put on something, which is that there. So I need to find that. What I might have to do, I'm going to have to leave that part for a bit because I need to find the brass that will go onto this part here. Let me show you there. There's a small ringlet on the end of that, if you can see. Bring it closer. Small ringlet on that, and the brass I just had out are too big, so I'm going to have to look for that if I can find it somewhere. in a bag, because I put everything all over the place. So I'll look for that first. Well, not now, because these are the brass that I've got here, and they're all too wide. And I got the thinnest one out, but it's still too thick, which are these two here. They're too thick to go up through that ring. So not much I can do at the minute until I find that part, which is more the pity. I was looking forward to putting that on. Right, so what I'll do, I've still got to put the other piece on yet. Now I need I'm sure this has got to go on there eventually. That does go, oh no, it's a different part, that goes somewhere else. I need to check where that goes. Once it goes round the other side. Again, it's not showing you. Oh, right, yeah. This piece, not that big one. Say sod. This part here. Yes, this piece. Which very hard to get hold of. I don't want to bend any parts that are already in. So that goes in there, and that should join up onto that. That should be on the outside here, and it's not tallying. And that goes on there like that. It's there. but it doesn't look straight. But that's not straight, because this has got to go up, further up here, and for some reason it isn't, but everything else is in place. If I can get this on now, that's got to go up here. Then across off the posts. It's caught. It's caught on this. Caught on here. Well, that definitely goes in there. And now that is looks straight. That from here, because that's gone underneath, and it should be up there. Right, just leave me to it, guys. I'll just have a look at this. Right guys, I figured it out, but some of the parts fell off, so I'm going to have to wait for them to stick. So I'm going to get the ladders that I need, because they need to go on the island as well. And these need to be bent round. Let's have a look at these. Okay. Tell you what, it's absolutely pouring down here now in Rainchester. I don't call it Manchester anymore. Call it a city of rain. Well, we're on the outskirts of the city centre. About an hour's bus ride, or it could be a bit longer depending on traffic, and it could be half an hour by car depending on traffic. And that's one bent round, hopefully. And now we need to do the other side. hopefully. It's just getting them in correctly. And it always gets stuck. Lifting it up. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Now these I've got to go on. I just hope they don't go pinging off. I'm going to drop the clear glue off here. Actually, I really should do this live, because doing recordings and messing about like this, it does take a lot of time up, and I've gone well past the hour mark. So I'll put this on and call it a day on this. And I knew it'd catch on there. And there we go, that's one ladder on. Got to do a door, but I can get that done another day. I've just had to wait for everything to stick now. That's the problem with the photo etch. I mean, I've still got that ladder here. What are we on? 1 hour 5, so I'll leave it for now. You know, there's always another day. Do a bit more work. There's just not enough hours in the day to do any more, which is a shame really, because I've been really enjoying this. It's been very relaxing. I've enjoyed it. So we'll leave that for now. Well guys, that's it for the Enterprise for the day. It's been enjoyable. I must apologise with it being a slow process. That's what you get for photo etch parts, as you all know. Not a tiny, really tiny detail. Some parts come off and you got to glue them back on, and you got to wait for parts to stick before you add them on. I'll be continuing with it on Wednesday, as tomorrow is the Mercedes. Yeah, the Mercedes truck, which is, there's a part of it there, just there and there. So I'll be concentrating on that tomorrow. Tuesday I'll probably end up doing Peter's Titanic. I'm not 100% sure yet. I've got to think about that one, because I've only got 4 of his issues left now, the new batch that came last week, so I want to really slow down on that now, as if I do all that in one go, then I won't have any more to do, as well as mine, because I've got 3 left to do now. Wednesday day, I don't know if I'm going to bury or not, because they got part of the M3 lanes closed on the M60, because they're building a new bridge on the M62 further up, a network rail bridge or something, I don't know. So that's going to take some time to do, because yesterday when I went to Berry Market, 7:10, I was just got to Death Valley and the traffic was horrendous. That's 7:10. You won't think that at that time on a weekend, but it was. But for the Enterprise, it's looking good. The island's looking good. I really need to get the stern section glued on there now, and then I can start concentrating on building it up, because it really needs to go on now. Start building it up and get it, well, the deck done, and I still got them pillars to go on the rear flight deck to hold it up onto the stern. They're in the process of being completed. I've done 2. I need to do another 2 now. I don't know why I went off them. I should have got them done and had them on, to be honest, but I like to keep swapping and changing all the time. No wonder I get lost on what I'm doing half the time. Which is quite often with models. I just skip ahead, see what needs to be done, any big parts and other small details, and I completely forget about them. Well, anyway guys, I'm going to get going while the rain has eased off, get back indoors. The time now is 10:10 AM Sunday morning. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to that notification bell for future videos. So until tomorrow guys, for the Mercedes, you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.